interest in that, huh? Anybody that shows interest in your business opportunity, if somebody says to me, oh, Scentsy, yeah, I've heard about Scentsy. Okay, well obviously they're interested, or they wouldn't have remembered it to tell me that they've heard about it, right? So you need to take that into consideration. Really, you heard about Scentsy? What have you heard about it? You don't need to say, oh, I'm having a sale, or oh, I'm having a party. What have you heard about it? Oh, I hear that, they're wickless candles and that they're safe for kids and pets and whatever. Great. They already have a little bit of information, so why don't you zone in on that? And I'll talk about in a little bit if they already have another consultant. Anyway, you can use all these methods. You can use the planner software to keep track of people. I always send a thank you card for my online purchases, even if I don't know them. There's some chick, Annette Johnson in Crum, that bought something from me recently, and I sent her a thank you card. When I'm watching Judge Judy or she is my girl. When I'm watching Judge Judy or the kitchen guy.
Hell's Kitchen?
The one that says,
Bam.
when I'm watching Kitchen Nightmares, I'm writing cards. And I keep the pen with the thank you note. I'm like, you know what, thank you so much for your online purchase. I appreciate it. Let me know if you need anything in the future. I hope you enjoy your product. Nobody's bought them from me yet. I just write them, and I keep the pen with the card, so when somebody's online and they buy something, I fill in their name and I sign mine. Done. It's that simple. So just make sure you do it. Okay, so here's some ways to follow up with your customers, and Trisha's going to send you this stuff. Customers, hostesses, drawing slips. Always remember that creating a genuine friendship is truly the key to a consistent, successful business. You might not like them. There's a lot of people I don't like, but they don't know it. At the end of the day, come on, let's be real. We don't like everybody. This girl doesn't. At the end of the day, I'm responsible for my actions. I'm responsible for how I make each of you feel. And none of you leave here saying, she smiled at you, but she hates me. It's going to take more than today for you to piss me off. And I always forgive. I forget. Okay, so send out a follow-up email. This is easy for me. I have a baby at home that isn't mine. Black market. So I'm busy. I am potty training. This kid has to TT every 5 seconds, and he goes like I don't get it. Anyway, so I'm like in the bathroom and singing the potty song and doing M&Ms, and I'm doing emails, and I'm busy. But it's so easy to send out an email really quick or to send a text. Yes, I do call people, but you know what? We're the lucky ones, or I am, because I don't have to work. I'm home doing Scentsy. So I can pick up the phone and say, hey, I love voicemail. I am so happy when that goes to voicemail. Like, when people, Shauna's, as a matter of fact, she's like, hello. Hi, Shauna, it's Debra. You've reached on blah, blah. I'm like, oh, I fell for it again every time. So I just love leaving voicemails, and I can be so happy. And the reason I'm so happy is because they didn't answer, because I'm busy and I don't want to talk forever. But whatever, I call, right? Okay. So here's some ways: face-to-face phone calls, emails, texting, snail mail. I'll tell you what. I will talk to somebody in the grocery store about the hemorrhoid cream in their cart. I don't care. If you are behind me, you're going to talk to me about Scentsy, or I'm going to talk to you. That's how we do. Okay. The power of a follow-up. Here you go. The call is easier. They probably still like the product. They'll be nice to you. Your sales will go way up. I don't know what slide I'm on. Okay. Have you ever seen a 2-year-old mop?
Yeah.
Have you? You should see my Weston. He likes to vacuum. He loves it. Anyway, forgive me. I'm trying to find the slide that goes for the.
There's something on the back. I want to know.
That's scary. Okay. I don't know how I messed this up, but I kind of know where I'm going. Okay, so. Okay. Have you ever seen a 2-year-old mop? A mop is only effective if you use it correctly. Right? You can't mop with a dry mop. You have to get your customers wet. Right? Right? That's why I need these dang things. That is not in here. We've already gotten to it, so whatever. You have to get wet. You have to get on your hands and knees. and they only have to pay me if their customer calls me and has used it. If you're closing on a house, forget $50 to Home Depot or wherever. If I have a new home buyer call me and say, hey, they just give me the name of the realtor, I call them and I say, hey, so-and-so that bought the house, you know, they still have $50 or they want to spend $50, whatever, and then that person, I have their credit card, get their credit card number. The realtor goes ahead and pays for it. Here's some different do's and don'ts. I like to use coupons. Yes, typo. Oh, it's in the next one. So you can give $10 off. Here's the thing. Don't give everybody a $10 off coupon. Dumb. You have to give it to just a few people or people that maybe purchased $80 or more. And put expiration dates on it. And don't make them all the same. That way you have an expiration date, one for April and one for June, and so you're not, you know, I don't always have an extra $30 to give to somebody else. So you can do $10 off, you can do free shipping. Bonus. We give it anyway. If you tell them to place their order by something, you know, like the J months, January, June, July, if you want to offer them 10% because those months are really good. So here's some different coupons. Okay, so here's your challenge. You can read it. Add 50 people to your company newsletter, email, follow up with 15 people with newsletters, whatever. Leave them a note on their Facebook. I'd love to be Facebook friends. I'm trying to get a Facebook friend in every stage, just whatever. And, you know, make friends, whatever. Okay, so 10% off. I do want to touch on that just really quick about giving 10% off. You have to give to get. It might be 30 cents for a cent circle. It might be $3, but remember, we give more than we take. Okay, here's the thing about people that already have consultants. I know that I used to be the person that when somebody approached me about Sensi, I was so excited and I was going to get them as a customer. And they're like, oh yeah, I use Trisha. And I'm like, I hate that. But you know what? Here's the thing. I always ask, are you already working with a consultant? They could have moved. They could have been rude. They could have whatever. Even if they say yes, they're already working with a consultant, just smile and be sweet to them. It's okay, bless you. It's okay that they're already working with them, but you know what? They might want to check out your floor. They might want to see what's going on in your house and how sparkly you are. You know, maybe they're a consultant, they just go to them because they don't know anybody else. But maybe your floor is cleaner, or maybe your floor is a little bit dirty and too clean makes them nervous. I don't know. Anyway, they're going to remember that you represented Sensi. They're going to remember the relationship that you built with them. They're going to remember that you smiled at them and that you didn't try to shove your business down their throat when they already had a best friend that sold or whatever. So just keep that in mind. I know I went through it kind of fast and I was kind of all over the place, but you know, whatever, you got to just build those relationships and be friendly to everybody that you meet because you're not representing your business, you're representing Sensi, and Sensi's a really big thing and they bless us all.